Well, our next criminal law question is for those who think that they might be investigated for a crime. Counselor, what are their rights?
Well, fortunately, you've been told that you've been investigated for a crime. In a lot of cases, somebody doesn't even know until they have a police officer knocking on their door. When you have the opportunity to learn ahead of time that you're actually being looked at, whether it's an employer contacting the police saying, hey, look, I think this guy stole money, whether it's a family member, again, contacting the police, or telling you, you've been involved in some kind of touching with my child. As soon as somebody makes that inference, that implication that you've done something wrong and they're going to involve law enforcement, you better start doing everything that you can possibly do to protect yourself. It doesn't matter whether the accusations are true or not. The police have to accept them as true, they have to investigate them, and there's nothing you say or can do without the assistance of counsel that's going to be beneficial. The attorney who's been around, who knows, again, how the system works, how police officers investigate a case, knows how to make those contacts and hopefully smooth over the problem before it is a real problem, that's your best bet of getting out of this.
It sounds like it really doesn't matter the severity of the case, but if you leave yourself wide open for the prosecution, the punishment could wind up being much more detrimental. You really don't know.
It's interesting you say, regardless of the severity of the case. I've represented everybody from somebody accused of violating a leash law up to multiple clients involved with homicides. You've got to sit down with the client. You've got to make sure they know what they can and can't do, how they can do it, how to protect themselves. It may be as simple as a piece of advice to not contact the reporters when they come knocking on your door. Don't add any fuel to their fire. It may be as simple as don't talk to the cops. It may be as simple as don't go out of your house until the attorney's there, or if they show up on your doorstep with a warrant, don't let them in. There are a whole bunch of different aspects to what an attorney can advise you about, but until the attorney is on board, understands the facts that are in play, that advice is not going into your head. You don't know what you need to do.